former overlord of the underworld. I quit.
You quit? What do you mean you quit?
What you talking about I can't quit? You know how annoying to have Avengers come here all day and night?
Weehawken High School students rehearsing a scene from the theater department's production of She Kills Monsters, preparing for performances on November 22nd and 23rd. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, this play's for you.
2 summers ago, I was at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland, preparing to bring students to Scotland, and I saw a production of it was happening there, and so I decided I would just go check it out. And then I saw it, and instantly I fell in love with it. It's about Dungeons and Dragons and sort of being on the fringes of what is cool in high school. That wasn't my world when I was in high school, but the second the play started, I just fell in love with these characters and who they were and the journey. And I literally, at that point, knew that we had to do this show at Weehawken. I could see our students really embracing these characters and the program and the story being told. But we were doing Clue last fall, and so I've been waiting over a year to do the show, and it's finally here, and I'm very excited about it.
The entire production features 30 students, including 22 actors from grades 7 through 12. So what's it about?
It's a very heartwarming story. It deals with grief and loss and how we deal with that as humans. It also is very funny. It's not a very serious play, even though it has a serious message to it. It's very heartwarming, and it makes fun of itself. I find myself laughing, and we brought in a fight director from New York City who has worked on Broadway. There are over 17 Dungeons and Dragons battles in the show. So we've been working on that from the very beginning, from September, with them. Battles and renting swords. So it's really fun. It's really fun. And it's not very long.
Agnes's family dies in a car crash. And while she's cleaning her sister's room, she finds her notebook, which has this whole campaign of her life, basically. She used Dungeons and Dragons as a method to escape from what was going on at school and at home. And Agnes, it's a beautiful story of Agnes learning about her sister through Dungeons and Dragons.
I've done many roles before, and this is one of my favorite roles so far, just because it's so fun to be, and in most of my scenes, I'm flipping back and forth between personalities, being a teacher and being myself, and back to being a teacher and back to being myself, so it's super fun.
It changes your view on things, and it really does show that you need to spend time with your loved ones, because you never know what their stories are, you never know what they're going through, you never know who they are completely without spending time with them.
This isn't good, is it? No! It's not good at all!
Tickets are $5. They are available at weehawkenhstheater.org. Both performances are at 7 p.m. on November 22nd and 23rd. At Weehawken High School for Hudson TV, I'm Jeff Hennig.